Hey everybody, Star 6 Wars 1 here, and welcome to my April 10th live stream. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but here we are now, doing yet another live stream. Okay, I think for this one you'll notice that I have no guests at the moment. That may or may not change. If it doesn't change, you'll find out. And I'm just sending the links to Twitter and Hummingbird to let everybody know. Everybody know that I'm doing a live stream now. So how are you all doing? And I also have to welcome Shawblazer 3000, Black 900, and Kiernos might be 1 itch. So welcome to the live stream. I really should have prepared this part ahead of time. Sorry about that. It seems awkward just because I'm a little rusty on these. It shall be better once we get started, I think. Hello, Persona Simon. Sorry it took a minute. Just had to get some stuff fixed up. Alright. I'm going to give you guys a few updates for what's going on with my channel at the moment. For one, you will probably have noticed that I've been a little on the scarce side when it comes to videos lately. And that's just due to a number of things, including procrastination and such. Yes, even I'm guilty of procrastination every so often. Sorry, but I'm going to get back on the videos. The next one should be one of my old Q&A videos. You missed absolutely nothing, Dante. Absolutely nothing. Me just getting the links from other sites. That's it. Alright. So video's been a little on the scarce side. Probably will end up being better as time's going to go on. I just kind of been procrastinating lately, but I have some videos recorded and nearing ready to go. So that should be fun to start off with. Sorry, I just need a drink. Also, lack of Months of Bones videos. Razafon's after the first episode of Razafon, I found it very hard to be motivated to watch it, and it's basically delayed everything else. Whoops. However, it is getting back on track. And it should be back on track fully, I'm hoping, within the next week or two. Anything else? My original Q&A videos are coming to an end. In the next few weeks, next week or two, I'm going to try and finish off the last of my Q&A videos. Q&A video 43 is already being worked on and should be ready, I'm hoping, by tomorrow. So that will be a big thing. Torador vs. Clanad will also be resuming back to normal very soon. So there's that, and there's a comment war going on. Heck, back to discussing. So yeah, Torador vs. Clanad should be having its next video by sometime next week, probably, as I do have at least 2 videos fully recorded, which is good. On a completely other note, we also are going to... I'm also going to be doing my Winter 2015 anime's final impressions in the next few days. Just got to get a few last things for that one ready, and then it should be ready to go too. And I think my final update is a couple reviews. Coming up, I'm going to be doing 2 reviews outside of the months of Bones. Those are Nisekoi and Death Parade. So if you want to know my full opinion of Death Parade, I'm going to review it. And I'm also going to be reviewing Nisekoi. First season only, though, not the second. I haven't actually seen the second yet. It's going good, The Undefeated Magician. Though admittedly I do need to get some videos back on track. And yes, Persona Simon, I know exactly about the Watch Mojo thing. I don't need to be reminded of it. Frankly, I think it is a joke, and I am now just no more Watch Mojo. Never again. Just F that shit. I don't like it. Anyways, I guess to update those that may not have gotten the message in my previous in my announcement video, but as of this moment, there will be no more Chaos live streams. I didn't enjoy the last 2 and had a really tough time with it, and honestly, it's just got too much. So the Chaos live streams will probably never happen again. Now, I will be a little more on the picky side with guests when I do have them. I'm only going to have maybe 2 or 3 of video for live streams. So there's that. Just passing by maybe. Okay, Kaiser. Do you plan on Kiernos might be one itch has asked the question, do you plan on watching Punchlight, aka best anime of all time, aka that anime that just came out a little bit ago? I plan to wait for a couple episodes to be released before watching it. That's going to be with all the spring anime, by the way. I'm waiting for 2 or 3 episodes to be released of each show before I see them. So I'll see them, just not right away. Alright. You guys got any more questions? Feel free to ask. Yep. More question time, because I am here. Okay, anything else I gotta update you guys on? Sorry if I seem like I'm struggling with talking, it's just planning out is a bitch sometimes. Oh yeah, one other thing I just almost forgot to mention, but now I just remembered. Live streams are going to be around a monthly to bi-monthly thing. Meaning I might only do like 1 a month or 1 every 2 months. This is to prevent oversaturation of my live streams, which is very plausible to happening and kind of did during the month of December and early January. Way too many live streams in just a short little time. We're not going to do that again. We're going to have maybe 1 live stream a month, if that. Unless there's a special occasion. That's the only reason I would change that rule. So there's that. Here I am saying from my keyboard trying to think of a question, but I can't think of one. That is fine, Dante. Hey, that is perfectly fine. I need to be spontaneous, bro. I am spontaneous. I hope I am, at least. Oh, hello, Pokemon Girl 5674. Nice to see you join the live stream. Oh god, don't remind me. The Ask FM thing is if you want immediate... Oh yeah, might as well tell you guys this. I created an Ask FM account a while back, a few days back. By a few days, I mean yesterday. That is meant to be kind of the semi-replacement to the Q&A videos. So if you have more immediate questions that want to be answered absolutely immediately, then yeah, that will be the area to go to. I will still answer any questions if you think of any for live streams, but if you want a more immediate source and you know that there's not going to be a live stream for a while, then there's my Ask FM account, which by the way is just under the same name as my normal account. I believe it hopefully will be easy to find. And to answer your question, the unidentified magician, I don't really watch Bob Samurai's reviews. Nothing against him personally, but I just don't really have the time to really watch his reviews, and just they're not the most interesting to me. Nothing against them, though. Actually, I don't really watch too many of the reviewers that I usually do. Out of all the anime reviewers lately, I still watch Arcadas and Chao ACS when they released them, and HS Meaner and Marvin, aka Ninjamushi. Those are about the reviewers, at least anime-wise, that I watch. Favorite anime character death? How gleefully enjoyable was it? I'm gonna be cliched and probably say Makoto from... Maybe not even Makoto from School Days. I'm drawing a blank with that question. It's weird. Like, if you expect me to say something like Yagami, given my negative impression of him, honestly, I don't find his death that satisfying at all, so I couldn't even call a favorite character death to begin with. I have no idea. What's my desktop background at the moment? Well, it's a Gurren Lagann poster. Yeah, in my background on my computer, I actually have a Gurren Lagann thing on there. I'm a Gurren Lagann fanboy. I'm just going to face it right now. Oh, dear God. I actually love Gurren Lagann. To Dante, well, I would say Makoto from School Days' death was satisfying as hell. I don't know if I would call him my favorite anime character death either. That's why I'm not, more hesitant to answer with that question in particular. So there's that. Also, Kaiser has asked, you indulge in other mediums often? I will indulge in Western animation from time to time, but I'm not that big into it anymore. My interest in that usually ranks around the late 90s, early 2000s shows, so yeah. I do read some manga from time to time. I'm currently reading the Berserk manga, which, by the way, in my opinion, is fucking amazing. And might actually, in manga form at least, might actually beat Full Metal Alchemist. I'm not kidding. Berserk is freaking amazing in the manga so far, and I'm only 3 volumes in. I do have the Spice and Wolf light novels as well. I have read a little bit of the first volume, and I like it for what it is, and I like it. Just haven't had much of a chance to read it yet. I actually play video games quite often, and recently being Danganronpa 2 and Persona 4 Golden. Also, recently I've started to read comic books again, though the process for that is very slow because comic books are huge and their history is long. So there's that. So yes, I would say that I indulge in many other mediums, though mostly anime. Persona 4 Simon, which anime would you like to eradicate from the face of the planet? I would say EF A Tale of Melodies. Believe me when I say this, I think the show is absolute garbage. It is one of the very few anime I can, honest to God, say I don't just hate, I loathe it. And I made a comment in my review of wanting to burn the DVD I have for it. That is still somewhat true. If I didn't have to have spent $60 on the DVD, got at a convention, I probably would. But yeah, no, I won't do that at all. Won't burn it only because I spent $60 on it. Still kind of pissed about that. Worst buy ever. Berserk manga is the shit. The Undefeated Magician. Ah, yes. Fucking love the manga so far. I've only gotten through the Black Swordsman arc so far. Yep, only that far so far. Blech. That's terrible. Blech. Okay, I think I'm going to see if one of my guests, one of the potential people I was going to have for a guest is available. Keyword there being potential. Aside from that, I'll answer questions in just a moment. Alright, I'll have to wait for an answer for that one. And back to the questions. I will be having Ninja Mushi reviews join me in just a moment, by the way. Your mention of melodies still pains me. Dante, you are not convincing me to like that shit. I cannot stand EF A Tale of Melodies. That's not changing anytime soon. I think it is absolute garbage. From Shadowblazer 3000, is there an anime you want to review but don't want to commit the time or money to? Let's see. I don't use clips in my review, so I don't have to grab footage from the DVDs. And if I did use footage for my reviews, I would grab them from the DVDs now. Don't want to commit the time to. I think if I was shonen and long-running shonen are probably the the most likely because they are so long and it is daunting. Like, some I will make exceptions for, like maybe Rurouni Kenshin or possibly Hunter x Hunter, but there is a good chunk of long-running shonen I'm probably not going to review just because I don't really have the time to commit for it. So that's kind of an if, maybe I'll review in the future, but maybe not. And yes, Undefeated Magician, the Berserk manga's artwork is amazing balls. That is just, love it. It is one of the most detailed manga I've ever read. And let's see, top 3 favorite Pixar films from the Undefeated Magician. I would have to say my top 3: the Toy Story trilogy, Up, maybe The Incredibles. Maybe, like, I kind of think those ones would probably be my top. Again, maybe. Oh, I forgot about the monk of my balls. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about that. Are you calling Narukaru? Are you calling Narutoru Narukaru? Black Doom 900? Because I swear to God you are, but I'm not sure. That would be great. I'm choking my own water when I'm doing a live stream. Sorry, just random tangent for a moment there. Might as well mention this. During my free time, I've been starting to rewatch Neon Genesis Evangelion again. You guys are all going to be surprised by my opinions of it when I finally do finish it, if they remain the same as they are now. We'll kind of have to see where that one goes, though. Ah, yes. Oh, god damn it. That song is still stuck in my head. God damn it. I've been listening to a lot of Ava music lately, and it's stuck right in my head. God damn it. Dante, I'm going to answer this right now. I'm not seeing, until the 3rd episode of most shows come out for the spring anime season, I'm not seeing anything spring anime related. So no, I have not. I still have to finish the video for winter 2015 anime, let alone get to the spring. By the way, on that note, there probably will be a time I will stop watching seasonally altogether, or at least talking about them in video formats. But I think spring will be probably the last time I do a first and final impressions of it, and then just kind of review it as I go along. So yes, I think spring will be the last time I do something like this. I'm not the biggest fan of watching seasonally, to be very honest, unless it's at my own pace and I choose to watch it. And there'll probably be very few anime that will happen for anymore. Seasonal is not my favorite thing to begin with anymore. Guess what else can I tangent about for a minute? This is why I have guests a lot, so I don't start rambling on. Because my god, sometimes I ramble like shit. I'm notorious for that in my live streams. Huh, so spring is pretty decent so far. That's actually very good to know. If you guys have any more impressions of the spring season, let me know. Oh. Oh. That should turn out better with my throat. Okay, let's see. I think I got some new questions. Go! Alright, yeah, I actually undefeated magician. If there's one thing I've learned with anime, watch it at your own pace. If you force yourself to watch something, you are going to hate it. Believe me, I know. From past experience, multiple times, I've hated shows because sometimes I force myself to watch them. Also, there's a good thing called dropping anime. So there's that too. Here knows might be one niche has asked me, ever sung a song in Japanese? Yes, I have. Though it's very butchered and I am not going to show you guys because I worry I would offend someone. Now in just a moment here we should be having my guest for the evening. I'm probably going to get scared by it the moment he appears. Nope.
Wait, what's up?
How much, Marvin? You?
Yo.
Yo, I've been rambling for the last half hour.
So, what were you talking about when I joined?
Have you ever sung a song in Japanese?
Have you?
I've tried.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. I tried. Unless you're cool, you can't do it though. We're not cool enough for it, Connor.
No.
Sounds awful.
It would sound awful and probably unintentionally offensive. We'll stay away from that. Here's one. Which would you blow up, Apple or Microsoft?
I don't like either, but I use Microsoft products, so I have to go with Apple.
I'm going with Apple too. Also, do you have cicadas in the background, Marvin?
No.
It almost sounded like it. I was like, I feel like I'm watching Ava right now with just this cicadas just in the background.
There's no cicadas around here.
Oh.
Or not right now, anyways. I don't know what you were hearing.
I don't either. We don't get cicadas here either.
Well, I get them here, it's just not right now.
Huh. I never have where I live. Then again, I live in Canada.
You don't say. Yeah, no, I imagine they're not there.
No. The best we'll get is maybe a grasshopper or two, but that's about it. Huh. Arslan was decent. It could be a good series. I've actually heard a lot about Arslan and a lot of hype. But that actually makes me more worried to watch it. Because if I know anything about hype, hype can kill something. Hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking at it, I'm like, it looks alright. What studio? is working on it.
Hmm.
You know,
Let me check on
Funimation already licensed it. Okay.
Arslan. You Heroic Legend of Arslan.
Anyways, it could be alright. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not keeping up with this seasonal shit.
I haven't yet either. It seems the studios are no names.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like, wait, which studio is even doing this? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bunch of no names. Huh. Also, that Kenki Sensen is pretty decent so far. I might see that too.
That's the new one that everybody was hyping up, right?
I think it is, yes.
Yeah, it's Trigun Rider guy, I think. Bones, yeah, that.
And Kierno's might be one that says, "Our Lord has arrived."
Your Lord Neshias came before you. Now bow down to my greedy power.
Oh boy.
By
Also,
the
the
way,
unidentified
Connor, this may be your live stream, but I made it. I just gave it to you because I'm a forgiving God. It's all mine. Everything is mine. I made everything.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Yep.
Also, from the unidentified magician, sup?
You know.
And we have the When They Cry from
Yeah,
Black
that's
Dimension.
what I was thinking too. When you said Ava, like when you're talking about the cicadas, I'm like, maybe it'd be more fitting to say Higurashi, but.
Yeah, then again, the first time I actually heard.
I know what you're talking about with Ava, though, so.
Yeah, I think the thing is, that's kind of where I think, or at least the sounds similar to it, kind of where I started with that was the first time I heard it was Ava.
Mm-hmm.
Dante says, Canada devoid of life, apparently. It's pretty lively here.
No.
But you wouldn't know that by the still dry grass at the moment.
Wait, hang on. Dante, you don't know. You're forgetting about the polar bears and penguins. They're live stream.
Yes.
Polar bears and penguins all over Canada.
By the way, from Persona Simon, Linden Films.
Okay.
I think they're might be asking of.
Wait,
yeah.
what?
I think it's asking of favorite Linden Films. I'm not exactly sure. Because I've never actually heard of Linden Films. I'm probably very bad for
I
this.
assume he's talking about which company made the other anime we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, Linden. Oh yeah. You're right. My bad.
By the way, Dante, if Nushi made everything, then who or what made Nushi? I am all. All is everything. It doesn't need to be made. I was just am. I just am. That's it. Nothing made me.
All is one, and one is all.
And Nushi is everything. I am your savior. I buy into the role way too much.
Joke that went way too far. And from Pokemon Girl 5674, she's editing a video while listening to the live stream. Nice. Hope that video ends up going well. I also love the unidentified magician. I think made a comment earlier saying EA is the scum of the earth.
Yeah. There's worse companies out there. EA's pretty bad, but at least they're like putting stuff out. There's some companies that don't even care to put anything out. And yeah, no, they're a pretty crappy company, but I'll be right back. Aaron's coming.
All right. All right. So for a few minutes, I'm alone again. God damn. Okay. Kind of funny you mentioned Dio, Unidentified Magician. After I'm done with Ava, next up on my list of anime to watch is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm going to start with the OVA, though. That's going to be a fun one to watch, I think.
I am Pop.
Welcome back. I love how Generous Much you wanted to ask you a question with who was the first to mention Nushi?
It was you, I think, right? It was him, right?
Yeah, it was Generous might be one edge. You were the one who came up with that nickname, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah. It originally started in my live streams.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole Nushi thing is unintentionally my fault.
Yeah,
Also from
I
Persona Sign. Oh, what were you saying?
I don't remember. Oh
God,
yeah, I was going to say I didn't even like the name Nushi until the whole God complex was added onto it. Then I was okay with it.
I see. Also from Persona Simon we have... So, Nushi is Haruhi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just went and got a surgery. No, Mel.
Okay. From Kirino's might be one itch. Ugliest yet good anime.
Higurashi.
I was gonna say Berserk, but Higurashi works too.
Yeah, Berserk works, but its art style and such works. Like, its art style is fine. It's just the animation's bad. The art style was more so dated rather than it looked... Well, no, it looks kind of crappy, but I would take the Berserk art style over Higurashi's art style.
Yeah, Higurashi can look butt ugly sometimes. And then you get unintentionally funny gifs from it.
Yeah.
What are you... Oh, is that fudge?
It's a brony.
Oh.
Yep.
Huh.
My breakfast.
It's your breakfast?
Mm-hmm. With the sleep schedule I have right now, it's pretty bad. So this is my breakfast, yeah.
My sleep schedule is horrible, and even I don't... Wait, I actually have had breakfast once or twice late in the night.
Once or twice? I've done that so many freaking times. You don't know how many bowls of cereal I've ate in the middle of the night.
Huh. From the Undefeated Magician, Cosmic Brownie, to be precise.
Mm-hmm. This man knows his stuff.
Apparently so. 'Cause I did not. Uh, and then there was silence. God damn it. God. In retrospect, I probably should have made the Ask FM after my live stream. That was kind of stupid on my part. Whoops.
Ask really random questions. That works. Just really, really random questions.
Oh dear. Favorite. Oh dear fucking god, no.
What?
Kieran
What
might be
is
one.
it? Ask?
Kieran might be one that asks favorite hentai genre.
Oh man, depends on my mood. But I really like NCR. That's really bad thing that people would question me for, but man, NCR is great. You look really mad right now.
I'm not gonna question you on it.
That's great.
Let's see. I don't have one. I legitimately do not have one. Huh. Oh yes, from Dante. Has the mighty Nushi-sama seen the newest episode of Nisei Koi?
I haven't even finished the first season. Nope. I watched up to about episode 15, or well, read up to about episode 15 or 16 in the manga. Somewhere around there. I need to get more of it and then catch up. Problem is I buy my manga that I'm like reading, so I have to buy it beforehand.
Mm-hmm. Frankly, I also get my manga by hand usually.
Mm.
I think we just got our first random question. What is your favorite sock color?
Favorite sock color? I typically prefer wearing black socks. Like most of my clothes, I guess, usually. Though I'm not wearing black right now. Yeah. White. You know, like those generic socks.
I have to wear black socks most weekdays. So I like to wear these when I can. I like black socks, but I prefer white.
I don't know. I just really like black clothes usually, so. I mean, I'm not one of those people like, it's not black, so I won't wear it. But, since I'm wearing one of my old white shirts, but if I have the chance, I usually prefer black clothes. Not including socks.
Alright, from Persona Simon, how would you destroy the world?
Eat it.
So we go all Galactus on us.
Your joke went over my head, dang it. I don't get it.
Marvel character.
I don't know this stuff, man. I'm a weeboo. I don't know these American cartoon thingies.
I see. He's basically a character that eats worlds.
No. It sounds really cheesy.
What super...
What?
There's a lot of superhero things that either sound cheesy or try too hard to be dark.
Yeah, that sounds really cheesy, though. Like, that's the reason why I said I would eat the world, because it's a cheesy thing. But
I actually don't know how it would destroy the world.
I know how I really would, but I can't say it. I'll just type it to you, and you'll get it right away. There you go. That's the way I would destroy the world.
Oh.
Yeah. Now you know why I can't say it.
Yeah, now I know why.
Yep.
On a scale from Skittles to potatoes, how much do you sponge?
Skittles right here. Potato! Come on, potato!
Your dog?
Dog hates me. Yeah. I was going to make a joke. Skittles and potato. I don't have a sponge. I do have a potato dog, but she's not here.
Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
I sponge a lot, though, to answer your question. Whatever that means.
I'm confused by the whole question, so I'm not going to answer it.
Are you laughing about Boku no Pico?
No. I'm
What are you
looking.
laughing about?
I saw a response to how for Persona Simons destroy the world in the comments. I saw some Kiranos my V1H respond 2 words: flying bras.
Okay. That works. By the way, speaking of Boku no Pico, I just have to mention, I think I am literally the only person on this earth that's going to rewatch Boku no Pico. I'm going to watch it with a friend. I'm going to be rewatching Boku no Pico. Just let that sink in. Yep.
Yes, Marvin has watched Boku no Pico. He has my account to back it up.
Yeah, Connor didn't watch it, but he was in a call with me while I watched it. So, it was awful.
It sounded soul crushing to him, at least.
I'm going to go through that again. I'm thinking about trying to make it through the sequels. I know.
You poor soul.
I know. It's awful. I don't know why I'm even doing it. I don't know. Just to say I did, I guess. I guess that's why. I have no better answer than that. If somebody called me gay for it, I wouldn't have any defense whatsoever.
Understandable. From Persona Simon, so which anime you watched from this season? Neither me nor Marvin have seen any seasonal anime yet.
I gave up watching seasonal anime. Seasonal anime are crap. Like, you'll find some alright shows in there, and maybe even some good ones every now and then, but it's not worth it. Like, I'm just waiting until everybody else says what's good or bad, and then I'll watch what people say is good, and maybe it's good. Like, there's 50-50 chance whether or not people are correct in saying something's good. So, I'll just wait and see what people talk about after the season ends.
Also from Persona Simon, anyone finished All the No to the end? I stopped after the season 1. I'm like, nope.
I dropped it. I couldn't. That thought was terrible. I dropped it. So.
I just finished the first season, that's it.
Well, I dropped it, but I put everything I dropped on hold again, so now I'm going to finish it at some point, but I don't know when. But go on, Connor, what were you saying? Sorry.
I'm not watching the second season.
Understandable. It was crap.
Mm-hmm. From Pokemon Girl 5674, which anime couple, in your opinion, works well, yet they are very cliched characters?
I get what she's saying. Oh, that's actually hard though. Actually trying to think about it. I want to say at least for chemistry, and they're not quite a couple, but Kurosaki and Raku, I think, actually have good chemistry throughout Nisekoi, but I don't know beyond that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of agree with that one.
Like, I can't think of any other thing to say, like, yeah, that's it. That's all I've got.
Yeah. Let's see. The next question was, which YouTuber would you nuke? I'm gonna let Marvin take this one away.
That's hard. I only get one nuke? I only get one. That's not fair. If I had to, probably miss Secret X, yeah. Though there's some really bad ones other than him as well. You look like you want to say something, Connor. What is it?
I don't actually have anything to say on that one.
Hang on, can I mute? Yeah. Oh, put my food over there. I'm in the middle of the live stream. I just said I'm going to be busy. All right. Bye. No. God. Does my mute button work on my microphone, by the way?
No, it did not. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, that's the thing I noticed last time. Like, that's the thing that I noticed last time. I muted my mic, and then I went back and looked, and it didn't work. Like, kept a mute on there. God. Ugh. Anyways.
From Toaster Nips, but the question is, have you seen Boku X Chico X Coco?
No, I haven't. Nope. I'll watch the sequels at some point.
You poor soul.
Yep.
From Persona Simon, you could resurrect one person, who would you resurrect?
That's like such a messed up question. Because if you say one person, that means everyone else that died, they're not good enough to revive. I won't resurrect anyone. I think when people die, it's better left that way. I think. Like, I mean, it's kind of a cliche moral thing whenever, like, they bring people back from the dead in, like, you know, shows or whatever, but, yeah, no, I think raising the dead would be a bad idea. If people don't die, then there's no room for the next generation to come.
Yeah, you would stop the evolution cycle. As cliche as it sounds from like, say, Gurren Lagann, you have to keep moving forward.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of push forward, yeah.
So my answer is about the same. I probably wouldn't resurrect anyone, despite, even if I missed a person that would have died, I wouldn't resurrect them. He also Persona Simon also made the comment, Yoshi is a hipster god.
Yep.
And Karen knows might be one that said hipster or wannabe elitist, or whatever you want to call them.
I'm such a wannabe elitist.
That sounded so enthusiastic.
Yeah. Of course it did.
From the unidentified magician, I heard what happened in season 2. Wait till your audience all to know, writers.
Yeah, that was. I don't even understand it, but it sounds really stupid. Or at least what happened at the beginning of Aldino 02. I don't know about the ending or anything.
Yeah, I know what happens because I read spoilers on it because I don't plan to watch it. Man, they got stupider.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but it's like it's an accomplishment for Albino Zero to get stupider. Oh, never again. Persona Simon all finished Albino Zero. Now time to quote someone. If I had time and a hammer, I would track down every copy and smash it. You do not like Aldino Zero.
No, I don't think anyone with half of a brain does. Oh, that's mean. No, I mean, I don't understand why anyone would like it though. From what I saw, it was like the most blandest try-hard mech anime I think I've ever seen. Like it really, really tried to be smart and cool, but it just came off as stupid and bland.
Yep. Just yes. I finished the first season. I regret ever finishing the first season. From Kirinos might be one inch. Best Gurren Lagann quote.
You really have to ask. At least for me. Like, I don't know about Connor, but I'm sitting here, I'm like, we know the quote.
Who the hell do you think I am?
Exactly. Though I think
Also,
the thing that gets stuck in my head the most is "Row, row, fight the power." That's not really a quote from the show itself, but from the song. It's like, man, row, row, fight the power. That gets stuck in your head after a while.
yeah. God damn. Gurren Lagann's very quotable regardless.
Yeah, definitely.
I actually do have several favorite quotes besides "Who the hell do you think I am?"
Yeah, no, there's some
Simone,
really good quotes. But go on.
yeah.
Sorry.
For example, Simone's coming into his own speech from
Yeah.
episode 12.
Mm. What was the line? I have my bro on my back and in my heart or something like that. Is like
Yeah,
it's cheesy, but it's effective and it's really moving. Like it was so well done.
yeah. The music made it all the more cheesy, but it was like we needed that cheesiness after the last few episodes.
Oh god, I just saw a future question. I'm going to have fun answering.
Is it the what's the recent anime you drop?
No, we'll get to it when we get to it. So what's
Ah.
that recent anime you've dropped, Connor?
Well, I dropped Rolling Girls. Minor spoiler for an upcoming video, but yeah. From the Winter 2015 anime, I dropped the Rolling Girls.
It
They
wasn't that
kept
good.
on they kept on rolling without me.
I right now have no series on my drop list other than 4 different Pokemon series, which I really don't want to ever return to. Other than that, I have everything on hold. I have about 80 series on hold, but I'm going to finish them all.
Ah.
So, none.
I'll, I'll at least maybe look at most series. Keyword there being most.
Mm.
But we'll see where that comes from. Also, from Kirinos might be one itch. What do you think of TQ, aka the best anime of all time? The fuck is that?
I look up and it's apparently an anime, and it has multiple sequels. all ranked incredibly low. Oh my god, there's 5 different seasons of it.
What?
Yeah, and it's like, it looks really bad. Right now they're airing the 4th, but there's going to be a 5th, it looks like. I assume it's one of those cases where the Western audience kind of hates it, but the Eastern audience absolutely loves it. Because for it to get 5 seasons and be ranked that low, yeah.
Someone else has to really like it.
Mm.
Mentioning from this, the unidentified magician says, "I'm watching Macross right now. That's a good mech. A good mech."
Yeah, I'm excited to see Macross at some point.
Yeah, I watched its Americanized and somewhat remade counterpart, Robotech. But so
Really
I've
bad for
technically
me.
seen Mac. Huh?
You cut out really bad for me. I don't know for the live stream, but you cut out really bad for me at least.
God damn it.
Saying?
I was saying that I watched. I technically have and yet haven't watched Macross. On one hand, I've watched it because I watched its Americanized counterpart, Robotech. But Macross, I know, goes in a very different direction.
Mm-hmm.
So, I liked Robotech, so I'm probably gonna like Macross.
Mm-hmm.
So there is that much at least. From Shadowblazer 3000, trying to be smart and cool, but coming off dumb and bland is the way I felt about Kanan.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I can see that from the bits I have seen of it.
That doesn't sound good. I could say that about Future Diary.
No, Future Diary's not really bland. It's dumb, not necessarily bland.
Yeah, it gets half of that at least. Pokemon Girl 5674 asks, will you eventually watch any series from the Gundam franchise?
I'm watching them all in order. I'm going to start with the first one and watch all the way up until what's airing now.
Good effing luck!
Let's started with the first one. I have it on hold right now, but I started Mobile Suit Gundam.
Huh.
It was actually pretty interesting. It's like, it's not the greatest, but I can definitely see how it influenced other mechs after it. Like, I'm sure it got influences from other places, but it definitely was very influential, and I can see that very clearly in shows like Evangelion and such.
Mm-hmm.
Even Gurren Lagann, things like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Gundam is basically, I would assume, to be the most famous of all the mech anime.
I would say maybe in Japan. Here, I don't know. It's like amongst anime, it's like there's a big difference between whether we're talking amongst anime fans or amongst just fans in general. Amongst just people in general, yeah, Gundam might be. Anime fans, I think Code Geass is probably the most famous. That one or Gurren Lagann. Code Geass or Gurren Lagann.
Yeah. And before any of you say Ava, Ava's a mech anime, yet it isn't.
Well, no. I'm even including Evangelion in that discussion. Evangelion is like 20 years old now, and even though like a lot of people are still talking about, there's a lot of new anime fans that don't even know about Evangelion or haven't watched it. And it took me like 2-3 years being in the anime fandom to even watch it, and no one out of Evertaku had seen it. It just like, yeah, no, there's still a lot of people that haven't seen Evangelion because of its age. So I would say Kokios are currently gone in that regard. Because most everyone's seen those two.
Yeah. As for me, I have a bit of an interesting story when it comes to the Gundam franchise. When I was around 13 or so, I did watch one of the Gundam franchises, but it's usually considered to be either one of the most forgotten or one that people don't. Yeah, the Gundam Seed duo. Keyword: I was 13. I don't actually know how it is now, and I don't know if my opinions of it would be good or bad.
I actually own it. Yeah.
Huh.
I haven't watched it, but yeah, from what I can see, a lot of people don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know what I'll think of that one. As for the rest of the franchise, I'll probably watch them again at some point. I'm also probably going to be starting with Mobiles, the original. Especially since I want to see the Gundam statue in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really kick-ass to see.
By the way, I get next question. Favorite moment in Boku no Pico? Yeah, it was definitely the scene when Boku shot his semen up into the top of the car all over the place. That was the best moment. No, it actually made me want to puke, to be honest. That came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, it came out of nowhere. I'm immature. Okay, next question.
Yes, please. From Persona, Simon, if I could, I would burn down A1 Pictures. A1 Pictures has made good anime like Shinseka Yori, so yeah, they make a lot of crap.
Yeah, but even then, when they made Shinseka Yori, they gave it a crappy budget because they knew it wasn't going to make money. So, they gave the budget to SAO instead. Because otaku pandering, enough said. Though I don't think they're the absolute worst company out there. There's worse anime studios out there by far.
ARMS.
Yeah, ARMS. Phil makes a lot of crap. Studio Dean's pretty bad. Yeah, there's worse
Gainax.
studios than. Yeah,
Gainax
when they're at their worst. Yeah. Outside of a few, like really good titles, Gainax is really crappy, as far as I can see. So yeah, A1 Pictures isn't the worst. They're not really good though either. I'd say they're like the most average company. They're like super average, but they've kind of set the standard for at least what you should be getting out of a show.
From the Unidentified Magician, my drill is the drill that creates the heavens. My favorite quote, Gurren Lagann quote. I like that quote as well.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like I said, Gurren Lagann is extremely quotable.
Alright, I answered the Boku no Pico one. You get the next one, Connor.
Which me, oh my god.
I mean, Kirito, when he had his long hair in Gun Gale Online, because everyone like looked at him and they're like, Kirito's a girl now. Like, he worked enough. Like, why not?
Sure, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know how to respond to that question, actually.
That's all he'd be good for anyways, because he's such a crappy character.
That I agree with. Moving on.
Move on.
Tekuyu is 2 minutes per episode. No wonder it's rated so low.
No, there's other shorts that are rated higher. Just because it's short doesn't mean it has to be rated so low. Italia, for example, is like 5 minutes per episode. And it's rated pretty high, so the length doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a good point, and frankly, I've watched shorts that are pretty freaking good, and they're just like 5 minutes, so I really have no reason to complain. From Persona Simon, what is the square root of A? Tokyo Ghoul Re.
Tokyo Ghoul Re.
Or Re Tokyo Ghoul, the sequel to the Tokyo Ghoul manga.
Yeah, what about it though?
That was the original, that was the root of the manga. Making a Tokyo Ghoul joke.
Yeah, I know. But there's Tokyo Ghoul Re, but Tokyo Ghoul Root A has nothing to do with Tokyo Ghoul Re.
Okay. Now I've gotten lost.
Well, I don't even know where you were going with that joke. Either way, Tokyo Ghoul Root A sucks. I haven't even watched it. It sucks.
I've watched 5 episodes. How the hell did I get through 5 episodes? Enough said. From Dante, if you were to create your own personal 5-girl harem, who would you have, and explain your choices? 2 conditions, only 1 girl per series, and you cannot include your respective waifus.
I don't know, Dante.
Dante, I don't know either.
I had to think of 5 different girls.
Yeah, that's one of those questions better left to one where...
Asuka Taiga, Kurosaki. What's the 2 other tsunderes? Help me here. I need 2 other tsunderes. No.
Okay.
Just no, I don't like Shauna. Sure, Shauna. Shauna, and then that girl from Familiar Zero, whatever her name is. I haven't even watched the show.
Oh dear God.
Just so I can have tsunderes. There you go. Enough said. Done.
Give me more time to think about this question for respective another one. I'm actually not 100% sure at the moment. I need more time to think about that one. At least maybe like 1 or 2, maybe like Taiga, Coco from Norman Gunn. All I can think of at the moment. Crap. I'm gonna move on from that one because I can't answer it. Sorry, Dante. Did you see Soul Eater not?
Nope.
I haven't. Moving on. Or to you, Marvin?
I said nope. I watched the original Soul Eater. It ended really poorly, and I know Soul Eater not is crap apparently, so I'm not going to watch it. I'll just read the manga for Soul Eater instead.
From the Unidentified Magician, the new Gundam The Origin OVA was amazing.
So I've heard. What?
Yeah. I was about to actually say about the same thing, so I've heard. I plan on seeing that, but that's the eventually.
Yeah.
I love how someone just says, I watched 20 episodes of Gundam Seed and then just stop.
Mm. 'Cause- 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 'Cause
And from Menu Conan Doyle, thanks for the Boku no Pico Nightmare Fuel.
You're welcome, buddy.
Then an Identify Magician says, I would recommend the watching of the movie trilogy summary of the original Mobile Suit Gundam, Connor. It has better pacing and has a better ending.
Well, I mean, even if the movies are better, it's not the original. Like, Gundam is such a big name that I feel like it deserves sitting through the original Gundam, even if it's super long, or even if you don't like it. I just feel like it deserves to be sat through.
Yeah. I'm probably going to sit through the original, then maybe see the summary.
Hmm.
So I'll let you know what I think of those two when that time eventually does come. Also, from Persona Simon, this is a question for you, Marvin. Who would you consider a true elitist?
Okay, here's the thing. I think elitism is more determined by opinions and mindsets and such than actual, say, scores or whatever, because I think that way about that anime snob. I have, like, out of the shows me and him share, I have a lower score than him, but I think he's way more elitist than I am. Like, I have a lower score. I have harsher scores, but overall he has more harsher opinions, if that makes sense. Has a harsher opinion and a harsher mindset than I do. So, yeah, that anime snob's probably the one I would consider the true elitist. The elitist amongst elitists. I don't know. It's just a label, though, so.
Hmm. Also from Persona Simon, Orobuchi should die by nuking.
I don't know if you should go that far. Like, it's pretty sad to say somebody should die by a nuke just because you don't like their work. And this is coming from me. But, yeah, no, I don't really like his works either, so I understand.
When I rewatch some of his works, I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I think whenever I rewatch his stuff, I'm going to absolutely hate it.
Mm-hmm. Here's a... Oh, by the way, see you, Black Doom 900.
Let it...
From Menu Conan Doyle. Speaking of shorts, do you plan to watch House of Small Cubes someday? Sure?
Mm-hmm. I watched everything in existence. Yeah,
Good
it
luck,
looks like it
Marvin.
has pretty high. Looks like it has a pretty high rating on Mouse, so yeah, it's only 12 minutes long, so yeah, I'd probably do it. One episode's 12 minutes long. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Um, then we have in you Conan Doyle, Tsundere Harem. That's quite the harsh experience.
No, if you've got balls, then it's not harsh because you can take an insult or two for a girl that will legitimately give you affection. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then we have another account. We have an account saying Oscar is Tim. What?
It's
Did someone
basically
say Oscar?
Yeah, it's Oscar is my bitch, basically, but in German, so I assume,
Ah.
anyways. That's what I assume. Yeah, I did say
Ah.
Oscar.
And then we have from Persona Simon, which male character would you marry?
Oh, God.
Fun fact, I actually get a question kind of similar to this in my next Q&A video.
Oh, yeah. Like, no homo, but if I had to choose, I think Edward Elric would probably be, like, probably the best to go with, I think. If I had to choose one, yeah, Edward Elric is, like, the guy to go with.
Ed or Vash.
Oh man, look at us being gay. That's great. Okay. Continue on.
Alright. Okay, got
You
Purpose
trying
on
to lead to
assignment.
murder bang. Okay.
Purpose on assignment. Which anime YouTuber would you bang?
Okay, I gotta think about this for a second, 'cause there's some alright ones out there. I think the only weird part would be if I actually like, talk to these people one day or something. Because our jelly's pretty. She looks alright. Yeah, she's pretty. I don't know who else. Yeah, it's not like really have much to go off of right now. Yeah, I don't really know anyone else. So that's my answer.
I don't know.
Let's face it, Connor. You would totally go after Misty Cronexia.
No, it wouldn't. Honestly, I prefer to nuke. I prefer the nuke option first. Okay, Showblazer 3000 has actually something to say about Gundam Seed. In my experience, Gundam Seed is liked, but Gundam Seed Destiny was not liked. But he really liked Seed and sort of liked Seed Destiny, so maybe he's biased there.
Yeah, I mean, I think Seed is one of the least favorite out of the Gundam franchise, but as a whole, people don't necessarily hate Gundam Seed. It's mainly Gundam Seed Destiny that I always hear bashed.
Yeah, I don't remember enough of either one to really talk about them. Have you ever seen Kaiba?
I've not on my plan to watch.
I'm about the same. I'll watch it at some point, but not yet. Let's see next. Do we have any more questions?
She's into vertically challenged men. That's great. It took me a second to get it, and then I realized, like, oh, that's actually funny.
Also, to the latest shipping of mine, no. Just no.
There's been worse ones.
There have been. There really have been
I think
worse.
the worst one was when me and Megan were getting shipped. It's like, wow, stop it. That's weird. Like, good, it was a joke, but I think Megan found it more funny than I did. I was like, that's just weird. Like, I wasn't offended or anything, but I was like, huh, that's really weird. Being shipped with a friend. Anything else? Nope, that's it right now. Unless somebody sent a new message by the time you refresh. Or a new comment.
Oh, what upcoming summer anime are you planning to watch? I don't have no idea what's in the summer season to answer that.
None. Screw all seasonal anime. They're all terrible. I am done sitting down and trying to watch 20 different shows to only get one out of them that's even halfway decent. Sometimes that's only like maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10. So, screw the seasonal anime.
Yeah, I'm slowly dying down from that.
Well, the thing is, I don't mind watching weekly. That's not the problem. It's just that the new shows almost always are bad or maybe just average. Like, they're not always absolutely terrible, but it's nothing that raises the bar in most of them. Like, I don't know.
By the way, I think I'm going to be ending the live stream in the next few minutes.
Alright.
So, just going to answer some final questions. Here knows might be one Itch asks, can we get a live reaction on the 3-minute short Furiko? The hell?
I'm watching it right now.
You got a live reaction from Marvin. Marvin will show me it later.
Yeah, that's fine. Is this going to be something about time? I just feel like it's going to be entirely based around time. Go on, Connor, what were you saying?
I completely forgot what I was going to say. God damn it. I'm basically just waiting for you to finish it up, so...
We've got like 2 more minutes, so... Any new comments, by the way?
Probably. There was one I didn't read beforehand. But I was just checking something else, so just give me a moment. Which Pokemon would you... Oh, God! Really?
Wait, hang on. I gotta pause this. What? I gotta see this for myself. Oh. Gardevoir.
Gardevoir. This is a looking human. Alright, let's see if there's any other questions. There's a comment from the unidentified magician saying he's cautiously optimistic about One Punch Man.
Yeah. But it's by Madhouse, so... It's by Madhouse, right? I think it is. If it is, then it should be in safe hands.
And from Persona Simon, but Aria and Gits 3 is coming out summer. I haven't seen anything Aria. That's a good reason why I'm not... I will see Aria at some point, just haven't yet. And what the heck is Gits 3? Marvin is now entranced in watching whatever the heck this short is.
I'm trying to think about it. Oh, that's like really clever. Oh, that was legitimately like the only thing in it that like really set it apart from anything else I've seen. Like I would say like the last 30 seconds really like were good. Everything up until that, I was like, okay, yeah, I've seen this elsewhere. I've seen this done better elsewhere. Like it's been done time and time again. When you see it, you'll understand what I mean. We've seen this thing of time, see 2 couples, and they get older, and then one dies, blah, blah, blah. We see this type of stuff all the time. But there was one moment in the very end that was like, oh, that's actually clever. Okay, that was fine though.
Also, I feel stupid. Gits is Ghost in a Shell.
Yeah, you know that? Wait, did somebody mention Gits earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gits is Ghost in a Shell.
Okay, I've seen the first 2 movies. Going to see Standalone Complex, though, before I see anything else, and I probably won't see Ghost in the Shell 3 for some time.
Any thoughts on Log Horizon? It's better than SAO. I haven't watched it yet.
Probably is.
Careful.
Alright, I'm going to do one final refresh, and then I think we're going to end things off.
There wasn't even anything new when I refreshed.
Alright, then I think for tonight, just because, again, I only have 2 guests of them on, I think we're going to end things here tonight.
2 guests?
Oh, yeah, 1 guest. I
Just
included
been
myself.
you and me.
Yeah.
It's just been you and me the whole time. Or, well, after I joined. Go on, what were we saying?
Yeah, I think I was just going to say I'm going to end things off here. Anyways, everybody, hope you enjoyed the live stream. This has been
Marvin, aka Ninjawishi.
And Star 6 Wars 1, aka Connor, or whatever. And we will see you guys next time.